Hello, and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? Alright, today we're going to do another WIP and chat. See if we can make some more progress on this. Canvas. Alright, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, upon pausing this, you probably won't notice the small blip. Yeah, had to get a parcel out the door, but that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna Treasure Studios art canvas. Okay, Night Horse by Polina Bivsheva, 60 by 60 centimeters, square drill on mounted film adhesive. Alright, this is an older canvas, so yeah. I'm not sure if it's like still available at this point. I got it a while ago, but yeah, it's how they did their kits the old way, before they fixed them. So it's all good. All right, I get distracted rather easily, but okay. 22 diamond. Okay, we have a few diamonds on here, and then we'll just jump right in. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Just having a fun time here. Couple days off from work. And haven't diamond painted in a bit, so... How is that? Glue on the canvas, or just scratching the glue? Okay, it's a scratch on the adhesive. Okay. Probably from the cover paper. Alright. Get drills on here eventually. Look at me go. Okay, there we go. Okay. 22 diamond. Okay, we're good. So yeah, worked a couple days. Have these 2 days off. And then I'm on this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Wednesday, Thursday next week. Yeah, and so on and so forth. Yikes. Alright. I wonder if people are starting Christmas shopping early. So I went for a drive to nearby city, and yeah, Stratford. I think I've mentioned that I lived in Stratford before, but anyway, I went to Stratford or for a drive to the city, and yeah, it was a little busy today. Mall was a little busy. I didn't stick around for too long. Yeah, Walmart as usual is usually busy during the day, so just kind of popped in and popped out, got what I needed, left. Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder if that retailers are trying to hype up the holiday shopping so they can make up for lost money, lost income or revenue. Yeah, they just seem to be baiting Christmas early this year. Just seem to be bringing it up a lot earlier than normal. Yeah, because I mentioned W Network, or some TV stations are, or some channels are playing Christmas movies already. Like those romance movies that are themed around Christmas. Yeah, Countdown to Christmas, W Network, if anybody has satellite or cable, however that works, or you can stream it, I guess, if you have a certain app. Yeah, Countdown to Christmas, and I think the first movie of that is on Friday. This coming Friday. I guess so. Yeah. A little shaky today. I've had a couple cups of coffee. Not really. Oh, just must be getting the shakes. Yeah, arm must be a certain way or something. Or caffeine overload. Only had 2 mugs. 2 coffees so far. Must just be the way my arm is. I don't know. Great. The shakes. I don't know. No. In my opinion, it's a little too early for the Christmas stuff. It's not even Halloween yet. And I'm usually one who's like, right after Remembrance Day, November 11th, like noon, Remembrance Day, like after observing that moment of silence, etc. Yeah, go Christmas, but that's kind of ruined now that there's just this drive for Christmas and then Halloween like stuff right beside it. Just takes away that, I don't know, just looking forward to Christmas. Like it's a special time of the year, or the holidays in general. Holiday season, I'll say as well. Yeah, we say Christmas here, but yeah, holidays. There are other holidays involved with that. Yeah, it just keeps getting earlier every year. It's like almost when fall hits. Oh, summer's over. Okay, let's start thinking about Christmas now. It's like, that's a little, yikes. It's a little touchy. That's a little much. Sure, holiday movies, Christmas themed movies, yeah, you can watch them anytime. Holiday themed canvases, diamond painting canvases, technically art, so you can do them anytime. Yeah, but I don't know, the whole Christmas tree stuff and yeah, all the decorating and that, yeah, it just feels way too soon for that. The leaves are still changing, but around here in Canada, yeah, we could get snow like Halloween night. Yeah, it's just if it gets cold enough, if it's like hits 0 degrees Celsius, there is the potential for snow or really wet snow, rain, but really sloppy rain. Yeah, but Christmas and it's just a touch too aggressive. It will come, but yeah, it's just gonna be paced a little better. I don't want to be inundated with holiday commercials. I've already seen 1 or 2. And we just got a catalog from some store that, yeah, Christmas themed. Yeah, flip the catalog over and it's toys. And then, yeah, stuff for sale for the holiday season. It's, yikes, jumping right to Christmas. Excuse me. If you've seen Nightmare Before Christmas, I don't know, it's Christmas and Halloween together. Were they onto something? Was Tim Burton onto something with that, merging the holidays together? well, there's a Halloween world, and then there was a doorway to Christmas Town or whatever. North Pole, I guess. In the movie. How many years ago now? I think it was Tim Burton. I think he stopped frame animation Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it was Tim Burton. But yeah, maybe that movie was on to something. Yeah, Christmas and Halloween together. What name would be good if you merged Christmas and Halloween together? Merry Hallowmas? I guess, seriously. Yeah. I know COVID has hit the economy hard and all that, of course, but yeah. Just big box stores have been affected, small business, yeah. Yeah, we're kind of like getting back on our feet to an extent. Yeah, stuff's reopening and stuff, but yeah, it's just gonna be overkill, I think. It's just gonna create a frenzy. Already like teasing shortages of supplies, I guess. I don't know, there's probably a backlog of stuff getting shipped to and from Canada and the States or around the world. Yeah, there's probably a backlog. Cargo ships and stuff. Cargo ships from China or, yeah, other places. I don't know, I just hear about cargo ships from China, slow boats to and from China. It's, yeah. Imports, exports, I think it's all backlogged and will be for a good amount of time. Stuff gets here when it can. Yeah. It's a bummer, but yeah. We're recovering, I guess. Or working on it. It can't be easy. Yeah, and it can be frustrating. Yeah. Think like the Xbox S series or whatever, like electronics, there's like a shortage of computer chips and all that. So you're considered lucky getting a game system or a computer right now. Yeah, getting it within a half decent amount of time too. I don't know, some car companies can't produce vehicles because of microchip shortages as well. That's been going on for a while. Yeah, supply chain issues. Yeah, it's been on ever since COVID's started, I guess. Because they shut down borders and people can work to produce the microchips, I guess. Yeah, it's all interconnected. Yeah, kind of watch a documentary about the Black Plague and all that, like past outbreaks and pathogens that cause pandemics in the past. Not really too surprising, because who hasn't heard about the Black Plague? Yeah, it was pretty devastating for Europe. Yeah, they didn't have like the antibiotics and other medications or knowledge that they have now. They didn't even know what it was called back then. It just, yeah, then smallpox and all that came later, 1918. Yeah, I think I heard that right. Okay, that's diamonds. Yeah, any pandemic or any widespread illness isn't great. Food recalls, like just any illness or pathogen just is not fun, period, for anybody or anything. Yeah, and I think we're going to be a while more until stuff gets sorted out, unfortunately. I don't know, nature has to take its course. Or COVID has to stop spreading. Yeah, infections have to stop spreading. It's got to be controlled somehow, but yeah. It's almost got to go away on its own. But yeah. There are probably some other issues that would help the Earth recover faster from COVID, but yeah, people are getting restless and just want to do stuff, and we're opening up stores, increasing capacities of stadiums and stuff, like sports venues, like capacity for people to be in there, it has increased, and then restaurant owners are kind of upset that they can't increase the occupancy in restaurants. Yeah, that I find that a little weird. You can have like a stadium full of like probably 14,000 people to watch a hockey game or something, and then restaurant, it's only 50% capacity. It's like you're calling it more of a hazard because it's enclosed. Well, so is a stadium. If you're sitting beside somebody, like, that's a way greater, chance of transmission of any pathogen. Because taking your mask off to eat or drink while in the stands and you're beside somebody that's doing the same thing, yeah, it's debatable, of course, but yeah, I knew about the Black Plague and all that. Yeah, it's world history, but history does have a tendency to repeat itself, and we should learn from history, but yet again, diseases and pathogens evolve or mutate, such as COVID is doing, because any virus adapts to survive. So that's been true for like ever. So COVID's no different. Smallpox probably mutated a couple times, the virus or bacteria. I think I call it a virus, but it could very well have been a bacteria or microorganism, pathogen, regardless. But yeah, we're probably going to get more pandemics. There's always going to be some nasty viruses and germs out there. It's all a part of life on Earth, I guess, that we know of. Yeah, and in the documentary they kind of mention pathogens from space. Yeah. Possibility. Probably where some pathogens do come from. Dear knows where asteroids have been, or comets or whatever, that come into the Earth's atmosphere and get transplanted in the Arctic, and the virus or whatever pathogen lies dormant in the cold because it can survive, and somebody pokes at it unknowingly, and yeah, we have another pandemic or something on our hands. And of course, scientists are like study that kind of thing, like possible pathogens up north, buried. So, yeah, there are pathogens and viruses, and yeah, possible other illnesses out there. That's just a fact of life. But yeah, it just, yeah, they just seem to hit aggressively and spread like wildfire because of the Earth's population now. Years ago, it was like probably a few million people that died, but that was like 1918. But look at 2021 now, and yeah, we're in like the billions of people in the world population. So yeah, so a pathogen can survive longer and spread easily because of can basically travel pretty fast around the globe, and it's constant. So pathogen could spread quite rapidly irregardless. It will get around somehow. Like, it could probably just be on cargo somehow or something. Like, a virus will find a way to survive and replicate itself. But yeah, saying COVID was animal to human, allegedly, and yeah, that's what started everything. But yeah, I don't know how much anybody has like watched news reports and stuff about COVID, but I don't know, it's a reality. Not the happiest reality, but it's around. Yeah. We should just take what we have learned from COVID and past pandemics, outbreaks, yeah, and just see what we can do better or to prevent any more nasty, lingering pandemics. Because, yeah, we'll get more pandemics, I'm sure. Like, it's probably a cycle. Not a very happy cycle, but I don't know. It's not like bacteria and stuff's going to go away anytime soon. Or viruses. I don't know. It's just a part of all life on the planet, really. You need viruses and bacteria to create life. Well, bacteria anyway, to create life. I don't know, and I don't know, viruses could be like a form of bacteria. I'm not sure, not really. Biology was interesting, but yeah, I think viruses and bacteria are like two very different things. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too sciencey, and yeah, if you're really interested in COVID kind of stuff, it's all over the place. Yeah, just information in general. I'm not sure what exactly is 100% accurate these days for that kind of thing, but history of like plagues and stuff, it's around. probably not cheery stuff, but it's probably going to be less on the back burner now than it had been before, because it could probably happen again in a shorter span of time, just because of world population in general. Yeah, there's just a greater chance of transmission of disease, just for population's sake. Yeah, not pretty, but yeah, of all the issues in the world, that's just one of them. That's probably going to be a little more consistent or on our minds a lot more than it ever has been. Yeah, I'd never really go too in depth about that kind of stuff. I don't know everything, but like just the basics, of course. I've always been leery about a pandemic and opening any borders in the same sentence these days, or for the past couple of years anyway. People still want to travel, getting restless. I don't know, yeah. How long can you say no to being able to travel or go on a cruise when you fully know that pandemic or very deadly virus is still around? Oh, it can be hard to wait these days. Yeah, which is understandable. And many other factors come into play, of course. For sure. But yeah. If you want to travel and you've taken all the precautions that were suggested, I guess it's totally up to anybody that wants to travel and can do so to a safe extent. Not really one who travels, but yeah, when trying to get some economic recovery going, and the travel industry really takes a hit. Yeah, it gets people thinking about that again once they see an advertisement or something to travel. Even just like a staycation, like just going somewhere else in like Ontario, for me, for example. Yeah, sure. Country to country, though, yeah. It's allowed, I guess, to a certain extent, as far as I know. As long as you're fully vaccinated and, yeah, follow the travel precautions. That's about all they can do, and then, yeah, travel, I guess, but... Oh, yeah. Like, we can be careful all we want, I guess, but I don't know, still run into trouble. But that's like every other day, even without a pandemic. Yeah, something could always happen, or it could be completely fine, no hitches whatsoever, but there's always something out there that could happen, irregardless. But I don't know, I'm really not one who has the travel bug. But yeah, it's a choice now. Yeah, a year ago, yeah, it made sense to shut everything down. Yeah, of course. We didn't know what the virus was capable of. But yeah, after a while, yeah, the impatience kicks in, and yeah, it's human nature. It's just what it is. Yeah, it's not fun not being able to do anything. Of course. Yeah, with me having a broken leg for a year, I couldn't walk for a year without the use of crutches to an extent. Yeah, you want to do stuff and go places, but yeah, mobility is an issue. But similar, like you're able to move around and stuff, but yeah, you're able to walk and stuff, but not being able to go everywhere that you possibly want to go, because some countries said no. You have the physical capacity to do something, but you can't do certain things. Similar, not similar. Yeah. Yeah, I just shake my head seeing these travel ads, but if there's a green light to go places, then what's stopping some people? I guess. Just be careful. That's all I can say. It's totally up to you. Totally up to anybody that wants to travel. Just industries trying to survive. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah, just be careful. Can't really stop people from going somewhere abroad unless something really whacked out happens. Like, we're in like the 4th wave of this COVID thing. And yeah, we're opening stuff up. Cases are resurging. It's just, but no, you can travel. Yeah, it's really, yeah, just be careful. If you want to go, go, I guess, but travel, but yeah, just follow the precautions. Yeah, but all you can really do. But yeah, between ongoing pandemic, Christmas, and October, just sounds like another Wednesday. Sounds like another day on planet Earth, really. No, there's always diamond painting. Or crafting in general. The world may be burning and just seemingly out of control, but somehow just recording for YouTube and putting little pieces of plastic on a adhesive canvas is somehow a calming parallel to perceived chaos. Yeah. What a difference in view. Yeah, of course, there's other stuff that's happening every second of every day. Some stuff you don't even hear about. There's probably some really fantastic stuff happening, too. People are having a good time. But yeah, it'd be very tricky to know everything that's going on. Probably be very overwhelming knowing what's going on every second, what everybody's doing. That would be one crazy superpower right there. That be considered too much knowledge? Yeah, this still must be... Yeah, this is just part of the knight's armor here. His neckline. Top of his breastplate, I guess. Skin tone seems a little dark, but... just looking at it from a distance, should be okay. I haven't done the whole face yet. In due time, yes, but... I know, it's not gonna look like the original artwork, like the skin tone exactly. Kinda expect that, but... they did their best. It's like... not going to be able to replicate a piece of art exactly because of brush strokes and stuff compared to drills. Like kind of converting from brush strokes to drills. Yeah, you might lose some textures and some shading effects the paintbrush could produce compared to that of a diamond painting drill. Oh well, to be able to get a picture rendered this good in the first place is a feat in itself. So basically rendered pixel to pixel. They blew up the artwork a bit to kind of get the whole idea of the exact colors and where they are. It's probably very meticulous to render any piece of artwork. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a horse and a knight, so can't really complain too much. It looks pretty good so far. So I know it's not going to be perfect, and yeah, I constantly tell myself that it's rendered from the original to the best of their ability, like any canvas. Yeah, stuff's not going to be perfect, but yeah, they're pretty close. So no matter, it's still an awesome canvas. Let's keep going. And yeah, while the world may seem to be in complete chaos, there's still things to be thankful for. That we have another day to Do things have clothes on our backs? Yeah. There are shimmers of hope. Amongst the chaos. Yeah, just gotta be looking in certain places other than within the chaos. Yeah, sometimes you just have to look in a different place for a different perspective. Especially these days, it just seems like a chaos gets people's attention a lot more readily than a good news story that's just hiding at the end of a news broadcast for like that a minute and a half. You know, those kittens saved from a tree kind of stories, or someone being able to hear for the first time as they got a special hearing aids or something. Yeah, there's glimmers of that around, but it's not. It really doesn't seem to be at the front page of a newspaper or top of a Google search. They're around, but yeah, it's just they get buried among the just attention-grabbing catastrophes or issues. Yeah, I guess Diamond Art Club had a little glitch, a points glitch or something. I only just heard about it on Facebook in one of the diamond painting groups. A points multiplier, it doubled the points you got for placing an order. Yeah, it was a bug, and some people just might have overindulged. It was reported and fixed, and yeah, it took them a bit to correct that issue. I really don't go on Diamond Art Club's website all the time, or the app or whatever. I don't even have the app, but yeah, bugger. It's an issue that's correctable, of course, and yeah, it's just points offer, yeah, the points on their website allow you to get a discount on their canvases if you're in the membership or club, points club. You get some benefits like discount on their products, and that's what doubled the points. And some people just got a little carried away with the glitch, and yeah. A lot of orders were probably processed that really shouldn't have been. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I just go on every once in a while. If there's a sale, I just buy what canvases are available when I can. Yeah, one or two every once in a while. But I don't know, once the word sale just hits a website like that, it's just like, yeah, I'll just stand back for a minute. Just, yeah. It's usually, it's like certain day I'm out like work or something, or when it's just not feasible for me to do that kind of thing at the moment. It's just, I always miss the Saturday releases. I just get the preview email or see the new canvases on social media. I'm good with that. Yeah. Yeah, canvases will restock eventually. I keep telling myself that. I'd wait a while. Some canvases are sold out for a while. They get restocked and then immediately they're gone again. But I don't know. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, I finally got Nightbringer the other day. So, yeah, I mentioned this before. Yeah, just as an example. That came out a while ago. Really popular canvas, of course. Well, it had been. It's aged a bit, but that could be somebody's very first canvas, so can't really poke the beehive too much for that. Can't really say too much with that. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It doesn't matter if it's like an old canvas, like an older kit. Still diamond painting. Absolutely nothing wrong with working on an older kit. Nope, you're still diamond painting. So don't mind me saying that. Yeah, older kits aren't a thing. It's just fine. Yeah, just Nightbringer was, yeah, as I said, really popular at the time. Or still is. Yeah, there's some kits that just do really well. Normal. Yeah, some really good kits, and then sometimes they get discontinued. Just because. Yeah, it's up to DAC or any diamond painting company to, if something's not doing so good, if a kit's not doing so good, or the kit's run its course, or there's a certain contract obligation between the artist and the DAC to produce these canvases, then yep, that's the way she goes. DAC or any company does give fair notice if something's going to be discontinued that I've seen. Well, DAC anyway. That I've seen concretely if canvas is going to be discontinued or is no longer available. Yeah, that's all good. Gave notice, communication, so yeah, no worries. Okay, 23. I missed one. Just an up arrow. I still got glare here. Yeah, I know it's a bugger when canvases get discontinued, and then you have to kind of do that search from like independent sellers, and it's usually a little bit more expensive or has the capacity to be a little bit pricier than DAC had done it, or any other company that originally released it. Yeah, I've bought a canvas from previous owner. I did that once. Afternoon Tea, I think. A Randall Spangler. I bought it off somebody else that had it, so yeah, it was alright. Yeah, the warranty's void, but because it's a DAC kit, but I don't know. Yeah, everything was in order there. That's like the only canvas I've done that for. So you really do want a canvas, and people selling it, yeah, might be sticker shock, but yeah, it got to remember shipping. Hopefully, is the case most of the time. The extra cost for shipping. I really hope. Not just, yeah, I want to make a profit off of a DAC kit that's in high demand. That mentality is probably out there too, but whoever's selling it sets the price, I guess, because they bought it previously. So that's probably a mixed. That's probably a mixed pot as well. Well, it's on the internet. It's for sale. It's accessible. Yeah, if you find something, you can probably get it pretty easily if you wanted to. Just the way it goes. A coworker was reading an ad about a car or something, and the seller wanted $1,000 cash for it. It was like a older car, I guess, probably like a good, just kind of like a good used car to, I don't know, kind of like when I had a Pontiac Sunfire. The previous owner had driven it to the ground basically, but it still ran and all that. The engine was good and all that. And I bought it for $1,500. It was my first car. But yeah, it started falling apart. But it was a car that I could drive for that initial time until I went and bought a new car myself that I now own. So that's good. Like, used cars, just to kind of get you behind the wheel to get used to driving. Like, those were the getting a driver's license kind of years. Like, when I was younger, I didn't exactly rush to get a license when I was 16. I waited a few years to get my G1. Don't really regret it per se. It was just something I just didn't rush into. It's just like, yeah, get it sometime, and then, yeah, a few years pass, and it's like, I guess I should do this. Yeah, go get my license. I don't remember when I actually went and got my G1. It was a few years ago anyway. I don't know. That was when I lived in Stratford back then. It's like, I can take the bus to go to work, like, after high school, like after school. Had a couple afternoon shifts at McDonald's or whatever. Yeah, motorbikes, or if that came out of the background. Yeah, let's get some bus fare and then just walk the rest of the way to work, McDonald's. That year or so that I worked there until moving to St. Mary's. Gosh, that was like that's like over 10 years ago. Been over a decade living in St. Mary's. Time flies when you're having fun. I guess we're supposed to be having fun, so yay. There you go. Just a little bit of enthusiasm there. Yeah. Hopefully this WIP and chat wasn't too dark for a lot of people. No, I did mention pathogens and chaos. Yeah. I try not to get too detailed. Just icing stuff, like top layer stuff. I don't cover too many world events on here. Not really. I have in like past WIP and chats, but just like snippet kind of. Yeah, I don't spew out the daily news on here. Yeah. It's just what I decided to talk about today. Because I really just hit record and put a few diamond painting drills on the canvas that I'm working on. Basically, whipping chats for me. Yeah. Pretty simple, down to earth, hanging out, diamond painting. Yeah. Did I? Yeah, I went over my little barrier here. Oh, just yeah, I went up a little, went up an extra row. Yeah, I did. With that one blue drill there. I'll get to that section eventually. We're good. That is the next section, actually. It's half of the knight's head. Just doing like chest and part of the neck at the moment. For now. And then I'll probably just keep the same size section, I suppose. Probably do sections this large from now on. Yeah, just kind of established a kind of place to rest my diamond painting tray, so I'm not in the adhesive all the time. Probably why I do the bottom first. I've done that the last couple of canvases, started at the bottom and then just worked my way up to the top. It seems to work. Yeah, just do what works. Do what you're comfortable with, for sure. Yeah, because guaranteed every time a finger or side of my hand just ends up resting in the adhesive, and I've had to do the baby oil thing. Dabbing baby oil onto a non-sticky spot. And I have a huge container of it now. A huge container of baby oil now that I probably will take me years to go through. If that at all. It was very little baby oil dabbed onto paper towel. It's like very little. And this, of course, there's like no baby wipes around, or there weren't at the time, and I looked. Of course, I was just in the grocery store. I just wanted to find baby oil. Just there it is. Yeah, the drills seem to are still on the canvas, like still adhered in that spot. I think it was like in the sky or something. Yeah, the bottom part. Yeah, this brighter bottom part of the canvas, like the lightest blue in the left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, that's where I had a non-sticky spot. But yeah, I just kind of have to be a little more leery or careful. I can fix the canvas, but yeah, it's probably not really good idea to unstick the adhesive all the time, as eventually you'll probably get spots where the drills start falling off, where the adhesive kind of weakened or lost its, yeah, and here I am just sticking my finger in adhesive as I'm saying this. Like, it was the small area, palm of my hand, and sweat and probably oil in my hands and fingers. Yeah, that's what weakens the adhesive. But anyway. Alright, so you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. I just kind of jabbered on today, but there's WIP and chats that are quieter than the others. It's just, yeah, I just hit record and what happens, happens, basically. So, yeah, I in the description below, I put my Facebook profile name, first and last name, basically. Watch the spelling. E-R-E-Y at the end of my first name. What else do I have? Facebook business page, Echoes Color. It's just a companion update site. All three links or pieces of info or my social stuff is just basically the same thing. Just updated. And I have an Instagram tag as well. Handle tag. Yeah. And all three I just update the same. When I do post, it's not all the time, but every now and then. Somewhat active on Instagram and Facebook. And so yeah, but don't look for a post like every day. Minus meditation quotes. Wherever they do show up, I'm pretty sure it's Instagram. And I think just my personal Facebook page. And the news feed there. But anyway, take care. Happy crafting, and see you next time. Bye.